Hey everybody, we're back again and we're making the daily puzzles a priority. Just like you have to make yourself a priority. You know, you're worried about your kids and you're worried about your life and your job, but what about you? What about making yourself a priority? Well, I'll tell you how you're gonna get that beautiful butterfly. You're gonna net it. You're gonna solve it. And today's about you. Go solve that daily puzzle. Okay? We're making an effort together. I'm making you a priority. By the way, I'm not sure I can do a daily puzzle tomorrow. So tomorrow you may not be a priority. I'm doing some Chess Kid presents and I'm going out of our way to make sure that we continue to learn and work together. So let's go ahead and solve this daily puzzle. I know you went and solved it yourself and now you're ready to see what you can learn from this. So here we go. Okay, so we have knight takes f6 check and the king is checkmated. That's faux show. Both a show. But okay, the queen could take. I saw that, obviously. I'm just saying the knight takes f6, queen takes f6, rook takes e5, bishop takes f3. If we take with the queen, he takes with his queen, and then queen g4 check, and we win. He gets mated. Knight takes f6 check, queen takes f6, rook takes e5. Currently in that position, material is equal. Bishop takes f3, queen takes f3. If he takes e5, we have queen g4 check. Okay, problem. Knight takes f6, queen takes f6. If we take on e5, he can just take the bishop on h6. That's a slight problem, yeah? So knight takes f6 check does not work. Knight takes e5, unleashing the pin for some sort of combinacion. I don't see the follow-through. Knight takes e5, bishop takes d1. Knight takes c5, he can also just play f takes e5. Oh, no, he can't. No, queen takes g4. We're winning. So if knight takes e5, bishop takes d1. That doesn't improve our chances to take f6 with check. We don't have knight g4 because bishop takes. I don't see the proper follow-through, right? It's not that I'm unwilling to sacrifice the queen. Y'all know I'm all about that sack. No defense, right? Because you know I'm all about that sack. No defense. I'm all about that sack. No defense. All about that sack. No defense. I'm all about that sack. Sack. C takes d4. He could just take f3 with check, and there's just no other possibility here. I'm struggling with this one more than yesterday's, and Fridays is just as tough normally. I also looked at knight takes e5, bishop takes d1, and knight d7, but he can play bishop to e7 and guard f6, so there's no mate. Smashville, Boomtown, Ouchtown, Yoville, get some. I saw it. Let's do it. Ready? Show you. Knight takes e5. He's going to take on d1. We have knight to d7. He's going to play bishop e7, and we're going to take with the e knight, not the d knight. If knight d takes, bishop takes, knight takes, queen takes, there's no mate with rook e8. But if we take with the e knight and then play rook to e8 check, we deflect the queen from the defense of the f6 bishop, and we win in style. It's like one of those like sweet assists to somebody before a dunk, you know, because every piece is involved here. The whole team. This is a team effort. It's a group effort right here, right? We're all in this together. Just like who said that? Who said we were all in this together? Was that John Lennon? Was it Gandhi? Maybe it was Ben Folds. Ben Folds. We are all in this together. Or Ben. Somebody said it. All right, I don't know who said it first, but it wasn't me. I take credit for a lot of things that I shouldn't take credit for, but not today. Not today, young sir. I'm not taking credit for that today, and I don't really know, but the point is we're all in this together, and that was a nice combination. And with the way we recognize that, again, like I was focused on this tactic with f6 immediately, right? But it had nothing, and I even looked at knight takes, bishop takes, knight g4, but he could take back, and but the deflection idea of getting the knight to f6 is clearly powerful enough when the highest of stakes are at stake, when the highest of stakes are possible for you to go for. I mean, you got to be willing to look at this stuff. So like I said, I'm all about that sack. Knight takes e5, bishop takes d1, knight d7. I dismissed quickly in my head, and I didn't announce it at first because of bishop e7. But then I followed through, and I looked at knight e takes, which is not something I considered at first, and I saw this deflection idea and the idea of taking f6 with checkmate. So hope you enjoyed it. Hope you enjoyed the daily puzzle videos we've done so far, and I hope you're having a great day because you're a great person. Goodbye.